All right, y'all. Welcome back to the second part of classes for Midnight Madness. I think this one's my favorite in the kit. It's so cute, and y'all will see more of it when I show the page in a minute. But it's got quite a bit of cutting down here that needs to be done. And I want to show you how quick and easy this is going to be. This little one, you don't need my help for. It's a 2x12 orange. You're going to cut it in half long ways to 2 pieces, 1x12. This one, you are going to cut into 3 pieces, 4x6. Okay. And this paper is a little bit dinged on one corner. I promise you're not going to see it with the pages are put together. But on this one, I did a little trick so to get rid of anything that's the worst. But you probably wouldn't have even noticed if I hadn't said that about that one. But the main reason I wanted to use it, well, one, I would never throw away paper. But 2 is to remind everybody, like, how quick and easy and tricks like this you can snip bent pieces off. Don't waste them. If a piece of paper gets dinged up in your stash, go ahead and use it, right? So that's why I want you to see it's okay using it in this kit. That one's done. I showed you how to do that one. So the multi-pumpkin ones, you're just going to turn one of these over, and we need 2 pieces 2x12 and 2 pieces 1x12. So I'm going to do them backwards. It's 6 inches wide, so I'm going to measure it 5. That gives you a 1x12. I'm going to measure it 4, and that gives you a 1x12. And then it's easy to cut in half at 2. So 2 2x12s, 2 1x12s. And now you're not having to hold a skinny one and to try to cut that in half that way with that thinner print paper. So this one is done. That leaves us with this. And we're going to start by cutting here and here to make 3 4x6s. Okay? So we're going to measure at 8, and then we're going to measure at 4. So the first 2 that got cut off, we're now going to cut them in half at 3. So that gives you the 3x4s and the print going in the right direction. Whichever side gets used, your pumpkins are upright. All right, for this one, we're going to cut it in half as well. Now, this is the side with the worst bend in it. You can probably see on this one there is, okay? So, both of these, you're going to turn and cut at 2. So, those 2x3s stay the same. And this one you're going to cut. And now we're going to cut notches out and cut that bent part off. So, whichever one has the worst bend is the one you want to do this. And that part just gets thrown away. Okay, and this other one, we need to cut out of here. So cut one direction, one the other direction, okay? Because you need your pumpkins going in opposite directions. And I'll show you that on the page right now, how easy that is. All right, look how cute this page is. I love it, I love it. I acted like I was tucking those into the 4x6 mats. And here's, you're faking it with the short piece and the notch piece. So there's space under here without that piece of paper. But you need a notch on one facing this way and one facing that way. Okay, and here's the second one like that. But all of these from the outside, I started from the outside and did the 2-inch strips, then the title strip, the 2-inch strip, and then the companion strip. And look what a great place to do your journaling. I thought that was super fun when I came up with the idea for that one. And then I did the 2 1x12s on each side. Then put the mats down, okay? Gives you a way to get lots of pictures. And even if you only had like 3 good pictures of people you're with, these little ones would be great to be like close-up pictures of any of these things listed, or if you're at a fall carnival or something, find some of the decor and put in those pictures. And I think you'll end up loving this page. And let me know if y'all think this is your favorite in the kit too. Definitely mine. All right, that was one with title strips and companions. here's the next one, but I'm just going to jump right to showing you the pages because it's super easy. You've got 2 sheets of our quadrant Life's View, and all you're going to do is cut the header strip off, because on the back side of the header strip is this cute little print. So you're going to cut that off of each piece and then glue it down about 1/2 inch up from the bottom. Then you're going to take your title strip and the companion strip, and you're going to just do adhesive down the sides and the bottom of both pieces so that you're creating pockets to slide these in. Now, I did a bunch of varying sizes of photos to show you how they could go. Okay, so however many pictures you have, if you just had 4 verticals, you could do 4 pictures up there and it'll look good. If you just had a couple of horizontals, you could do a couple of horizontals on each page and it could look good. But if you can vary the size of your photos, I showed a bunch of 3x4s. They don't all have to be the same. They could be any size, tucking in those pockets, and then glue your focal ones down. But here's the main thing I wanted to do. On a page that is so busy with print papers, okay, you've got your title and this serves as embellishments. I was like, it still needs something to soften all the lines going on with the pictures. And I used the 2-inch punch. Do that with your actual photos. Duplicate pictures you have and you want to snap a close-up of somebody's face or a close-up of something in the background, some pretty trees. It could even just be blue sky and it would be super cute. If you absolutely cannot decide what to snip out with the 2-inch punch out of your photos, then just do some scraps of white cardstock and use those as journaling points. I would do at least 3 because odd numbers always work best, but you totally could do more than that on this page if you wanted. But I think it's so awesome. I can't wait to do this one. Collect memories, not things. Amen to that. All right, and earlier I mentioned I didn't know which one was going to be the bonus project, but this is the one, Memories Layout, and this is running a close second to that other fall page with me. It's super cute, and we're going to go over the cuts real fast, and then I'm going to show you the page. All right, so these 2 are the same until you cut one of the long strips apart. So I'm going to layer them on top of each other, okay? The stripes and the buffalo check. And I need 2 pieces, 1x12. So I'm going to go to 5. And then I'm going to go to 4. And then 2 4x6s. So rotate to 6. So these all stay. And all of these stay whole except one of the buffalo checks. And you can cut it at 9. So you'll have 9 and 3. And then take a notch out of both ends. Or you can do the lazy way like I do and pinch them together and cut your notches at the same time. Okay. And then measure at 9. And it gives you those pieces. The last thing is the red, okay? The red cardstock. It's going to be easiest if you make that your first cut at 6 inches. All right, so I'm going to cut it in half. And then I have 2 6x12s to work with. So this one, you can take and cut in half at 6. So you have 2 6x6s. And then you really just need 2 4x6s. So then do both of those. One of these is going to go on the make and take, and one is going to be extra. If you're looking for something cute to do with the extra, cut it in half at 3 and snip the corners off to make a couple little tags and save those for Christmas. All right, so that's the top half of this. Then the bottom half, just like we did on that other page, we need 2 1x12s and 2 2x12s. So from 6, I'm going to go to 5. I'm going to go to 4, and then I'm going to cut it in half at 2. And that's all your cuts. Okay, those last couple of pages in this grouping are what had more cuts on them, the pumpkin patch and this one. But when you see how cute these pages are, totally, totally worth it, right? So definitely an ugly paper page because the mats and the cardstock are covering all of it. I glued the 2x12s down here, but then I built the rest of the page from the bottom after I got those reds. because this title is going to overlap part of that. So I went with my 4x6 mats across the bottom, then my stripes, then my 1x12 reds, then my title overlapped onto that. Here's the whole buffalo check piece, and then here are the two that I snipped apart. This one you're going to want to glue down after you get a photo right here. I just think it's so cute. The best thing about memories is making them. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, those are all the projects. 6 layout classes and the bonus layout. That bonus project in Midnight Madness can be all different things, but we went with the layout this time. And then for your 2 make and takes, we came up with cards. So this first one, the extra 4x6 left from the best friends page, you fold your 4x12 in half, glue that 4x6 mat on, and then I trimmed a little off all 4 edges of that flash card to glue it down. But I think any of your girlfriends would love to get that as a card. And then this one, we gave you one of our Just-A cards. Use your 1 1/4 inch circle punch to punch those out. And I put some dimensional adhesive, some foam dots under there to pop the balloons up on the little strings for the Sending Love. Here's the 2x12 left, 2x6, half of that 2x12 left for this layout. But when I glued the 4x6 down, I made sure to leave space to be able to slide a tag or money or a gift card in there. So somebody that needs a little pick-me-up, this Just-A card is just what they needed. So 2 make and take, 7 projects, all while I'm on vacay. So y'all enjoy Midnight Madness with Katie, and thanks for hanging out with us.